friend? Daniel here with StopMusicLicensing.com. Just came back from a morning walk. It was an okay walk. I've done better than this. Let me just turn this down a little bit. It's a beautiful day today here in Greece, or at least here in Nafta where I live. And I just came back from a walk and just doing a lot of masterminding, if you will, with my wife about business and about different things that we like to always talk about and really bounce ideas of each other, and talking about not only what we're doing as parents and working from home, especially in this day and age. There's a lot of still restrictions. Here where I live, we're in the red, so we can't go out. Schools are still open, thank God for that. But apparently some numbers, they just keep going up, and this is a small community. So never mind. But you know, it's been tough on a lot of people, a lot of businesses. I mean, we've been very fortunate to be able to be working from home. My wife is still working from home, of course. She has been an immense help as well in my business with Stock Music Licensing Academy, and now with a membership. And we have a sister brand called Online Course Rockstar, which we're building together from the ground up. And this is on top of everything else. She still has her day job, and she's working remotely. Like I said, here's her desk. So that's where she works, and this is where I work. And you know, the biggest challenge, and the reason why I'm doing this vlog very quickly here on a Friday, is for two reasons. I get a lot of questions asked about how to get started music licensing, how to get started selling my music on royalty-free libraries. I have a job, I'm very busy, I have a lot of responsibilities, or I just don't have the willpower. And how do you cope by doing all of these activities? And I usually say the same thing. Limitation is your best ally, is your best resource, if you will. I've been on the other side. I have had all the time in the world, and for years, and never had anything to show for. And on this now on this life that I'm living, which is really full and very busy, I have produced more than I have ever produced in my entire life, really. And yes, this is working from home. I mean, look at the living room. This is a mess. So that's my kid, Melina. She leaves a mess. It's a mess, you know. This is a home. This is what it is. In the background, I have some motivational videos. I like to watch motivational stuff and just bypass the news, because repetition is what's gonna make you accomplish stuff. So for me, going for my morning walks, a mastermind with my wife, be human, like I'm showing you. This is, you know, we're human. This is what it is to live. Nothing here is being curated or is Instagram ready, you know, and we are normal people. We're very busy. Right now, as we're doing this, it's 10:30 in the morning. At the moment, I'm getting ready to engage and participate and answer to some posts that I have in my private community, the SML Mastermind. The doors are closed, but you can join the wait list. Link in the description, check it out. And the best thing that you can do is that the less time you have to accomplish a task, the more the output it can be. So if you're very busy with your day jobs and other responsibilities that you have, and you only have a very small window of time to do music licensing, or to start composing that music track, or to upload it, or to join a new library, all of these things takes time, then work with that limitation. The same goes with the writing process. I usually say to people, give yourself a limitation of time, and I usually recommend for you to have a timer and time yourself within 1 hour. What can you produce? The key here in music licensing is that it is a numbers game. So the more output, the more music you have out there, the better the chances for you to make sales. A lot of people complain about sales on Pond5, that their tracks have no views, but then when I see their catalog, it's not enough music. You need a lot of output, you need a lot of music to really put it out there. So recognize at what stage you're in. If you are still in the homework stage, or if you're still in the practicing stage. So one thing is for you to sit down by your dog with your desk, or in your studio and say, hey, I'm just going to practice, and don't give yourself any pressure. And another thing is to say, I need to come up with a music track right here, right now, today, in the next few hours, and then it needs to be done. It needs to be finished, okay? And it needs to be uploaded today by the end of the day. And that's a different mindset. And with that in mind, when you set yourself that limitations, you better have everything else in place. Like, you know exactly what you're gonna compose, what type of music, how you're gonna mix it, how you're gonna master it, and all of this different aspects of the process. It needs to be done really fast and taking decisions quickly, because you know what you need to do. You're not guessing anymore. You're not fantasizing about the mix and is the level correct. You will know when you're ready. So this is a crucial thing to understand, that when you don't have enough time to accomplish a certain task, then you need to study, you need to practice, and then you need to just go and swim, go dive into the water and see if you can swim, see if you can actually have learned whatever you have learned. And that's true with anything. So right now, at this stage that I'm at, I'm pretty much just in the process of keeping the momentum, the law of motion, pretty much. So if I'm always in motion, it's easier to actually keep going than actually starting or being affected by an outside force, and try to like keep it up. Because once you have built that momentum, then it's a little bit easier just by creating a routine and say, hey, today I need to do this. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing that. But I already have certain things in place. And for me, I already have music out there. So it's easier. I'm not starting from scratch. I'm not starting from like, hey, I need to build my catalog online. So you need to recognize where you are at this very moment, and really see what it is possible for you, and measure that success, even if it's very small things. Like, okay, I opened my first account. That's a success. Before you didn't have an account or a profile, now you have one. You have composed your first music track. That's a success right there. But if you're comparing yourself to somebody else's success, then it can become a little bit of an impossible task. My latest sales, for example, on Pond 5, again, they're all edits. And I have done this for such a long time that I know what to focus on. So I really focus on Pond 5, for example, on selling my edits and make sure that I do those edits. And that's a way of me maximizing my income there on that particular library. But if you're starting out, you might not know if that's working for you or not. And for everybody else, it's different. Just because something is working for me, that doesn't mean it's going to be working for you. But my job here is to show you what is possible for you by showing you what I am doing and what I have done. So anyways, this is a very quick entry vlog here about mindset. I guess I've been talking a lot about mindset lately. The podcast episode today is about how to earn money as a musician in 2021 and beyond, because I have met a lot of musicians lately that they're really talented musicians, but have no idea about royalty-free libraries. So go and listen to that podcast episode. It just came out right now as we're speaking, as I'm recording this, an hour and a half ago. So go and check it out. A link in the description. Check out that podcast episode, the latest episode. But hey, because if you are a musician, you probably are doing tours, probably you're gigging, but that doesn't mean that you know how to record your own music. That doesn't mean that you know how to mix it and master it. So on that episode, I'm talking about this aspect. If you're a musician that has been hit by the gigging and tours restriction because of COVID-19, I'm addressing that there, because I have had a lot of people contacted me and said that they want to learn about how to do music licensing and specifically royalty-free libraries, because it's the easiest way to start licensing your music. And it's the easiest way to really just upload your tracks and then start getting some money. Hands down, I get comments every day, either by email or on this YouTube channel, people saying like, I saw your video, I thought you were whatever, I didn't really believe in what you were saying, but then I tried it out for myself, and hey, I had a few sales. So when I get this type of messages, my work here is done, really. And that's what it's all about. Again, stay positive, stay really strong in these difficult times, and feed your mind with the right information. I've been watching my videos, I went for a walk, I have a podcast ready. Like later on, I'm gonna go for another walk, maybe pop into the supermarket and feed my mind with the right information, listen to something else about business or positivities or possibilities for how to grow more, not only as a musician, but as a person, really. Okay, you're more than just a composer or a musician or whatever else you are in your life. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks for subscribing. If you're somebody that is new to music licensing, download my free guide, link in the description. And as always, rock and roll, and here's to your success.